What's up, YouTube? This is Ricky J. Welcome to another Fight Night Forever update. And we're talking about Gervonta Tank Davis. The model that you're seeing on your screen is not the updated version that I'm going to show you in this video. This is one that was made by one of the fans, man, in the boxer share, where you could download public created boxers. So this was the best Gervonta Tank Davis that I downloaded over the years. And that is pretty good, man. Pretty good, but not 100% accurate. But when you use this character in the game from a distance, shout out to Bette Midler, but from a distance, it looks like Gervonta Davis. But again, it's missing the key elements of his new hairstyle, the updated tattoos. But back in the day, when I was using Tank in Fight Night Champion, this was pretty good, but it wasn't 100% accurate. And I made a video of Ryan Garcia against Davis a long time ago, predicting how the fight would end, and it was almost a carbon copy of how it played out. It was pretty amazing how this panned out. I think this video has like over 200,000 views, which is absolutely ridiculous. As we're just watching the end here, look at that right at the end. My gosh, Ryan Garcia cannot answer the bell, and it's over. But forget that old model. So that old model was pretty good. I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. But nobody's ever been able to kind of make a pretty accurate Gervonta Tank Davis, even in Undisputed. Shoutouts to all those guys that created boxers in Undisputed. As we're panning over right here, I did it again. Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis, but this time in the Undisputed boxing ring. Now, the model you're about to see of Tank is actually pretty good. Let's see right here. That's a good Ryan Garcia, who got booted out of the game for his actions outside of the ring. But look at this Tank Davis. I feel like that's getting a little more accurate. But again, in Undisputed, you can't do like a picture. You can't take a picture of their face and kind of 3D image it in the game. But back in Fight Night Champion, back in the day, you were able to do that. So this is still Undisputed. Pretty good for the amount of time it takes for people to sculpt these created boxers. But I'm telling you, the team at Fight Night Forever created a Gervonta Tank Davis, who I think lost the other night, brother. Come on, that was an 8 count, man. Oh my gosh, won't get into that. But what you see right here is a carbon copy model of what Davis, in my eye, looks like in real life. Shoutouts to the whole team. Randy Parker. Shoutouts to the talented team. Tay Dior. Petty Paul Pierce. Dr. Toboggan, I love that name. And 1ZO. 1ZO. So these guys created him in Fight Night Forever, which is dropping in 2025 at some point. And I don't know how they do it, man. I don't know how they're able to do it. I'm guessing with the PS3 camera that they're able to make these created boxers look so real. It's just like, it's mind-blowing as you see the side profile. And I love like his eyes, like his eyelids, kind of how they kind of go down a little bit on the corners. That is super accurate. We'll take a look at the tattoos. So I don't know if his back tattoos are 100% accurate, but I know the tattoos at the front with the rose and the baby is accurate. And it says, what does it say on his neck? I don't know if it says believe, but then he also has the tattoo above his eyebrow as well. So this is like unreal. Here's another view of Tank Davis here, and there's only a certain amount of slots that you're able to use in the game. So Tank Davis in Fight Night Forever roster, I believe he's replacing another current boxer that nobody uses. I can't remember who it is, but come on, you got to give it up for these guys. The amount of dedication and time to make these boxers look real as it gets is mind-blowing. So here we go. Here is a video of Davis versus Davis. I would like to see maybe against somebody else, but look at that. That lefty power. And Davis knocks out Davis. Here it is in slow-mo. That is just so cool. He's got the tattoo. Does he have the tattoo? So he has a tattoo above his brow. So it's a little off to the side, but come on. You got to give it up for these guys, man. To be that accurate is incredible. I cannot wait for this game to drop. You know, with Undisputed, with everything going on with Undisputed and them taking so long to update the game, you know, obviously the momentum has gone way down for Undisputed. People have given up on it. So at least if you're a boxing fan, you have a modded Fight Night Forever that's coming out. A modded Fight Night Champion, excuse me. So this is going to be fun to actually use current boxers in Fight Night Forever, formerly Fight Night Champion. So remember, this is a modded version of the game, okay? So it's not a brand new game. It's just hardcore boxing fans that have put in a lot of time and effort, have a lot of skill to update what is a classic boxing game and bring it to modern day gaming. It's kind of sad in a way because you would think in 2025 we would have an updated boxing game that people can go to and play and create tournaments and have an esports league. That breaks my heart, man. I got to be honest. On a side note, it totally breaks my heart that we don't have a complete boxing game now. All that time that's gone by, nobody's ever been able to put together a boxing game where people want to go back. People want to put time in the practice gym with friends to get better. It's actually, it's so sad, man. Same thing could be said about UFC as well. We need these combat sports. I know I'm rambling, but we need these combat sports games to make a huge leap when it comes to the gameplay, the fun factor, the innovation. It needs to happen now because, in my opinion, the combat sports community is dying. It's dying out, not because the people in it aren't great. It's because the engine that runs it are not great, and that's the games. Let me know if you agree with that. It's true facts, man. It's true facts. When UFC 2 was running wild, when UFC 3 was running wild, when Fight Night Champion was running wild, the community was healthy, and you see all these tournaments happening and people making fun videos, and now I feel like it's something that's kind of dying out. But nothing great can last forever, that's for sure. But I'm hoping that in time we get to enjoy this Fight Night Forever, Undisputed gets fixed, and maybe another boxing game comes out that we could all enjoy, and maybe a better UFC game that we can all go back to. Because I'm telling you, the UFC 2 days on this channel was one of the most fun times that I've had on this platform, that's for sure. Still having fun now, but I'm telling you, if I talk about the great times, it was the UFC 2 days and when I started the Rumbles back in 2022. Anyways, guys, man, I'll stop talking. Let me know your thoughts on this model and if you're excited for Fight Night Forever that's dropping in 2025. Remember, they're making tweaks not just aesthetically, but also to gameplay as well. Can't wait for that. Anyways, guys, Ricky J, it's been fun. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.